God says, I have been calling your heart. All day. July 24, 2026 is closer than you think. Open this immediately. Don't make the mistake of ignoring this message. My beloved child. Before you continue, stay with me for a few moments. Do not rush past these words. Do not let another distraction pull your attention away. Because today, I want to speak directly to your heart. Not to your fear. Not to your doubts. But to the place within you that has been quietly searching for peace. There have been many moments when I gently reached out to you. Not through loud signs. Not through dramatic events. But through quiet reminders that appeared exactly when you needed them. Sometimes it was an unexpected feeling of peace. Sometimes it was a conversation that stayed with you long after it ended. Sometimes it was a door that closed, only for you to realize later that it protected you from a path that was never meant for you. And sometimes it was a quiet whisper inside your heart, inviting you to slow down, to breathe, to trust. My child, life moves quickly. Your days become filled with responsibilities. Your mind becomes crowded with questions. Your heart carries worries about tomorrow while still holding on to the weight of yesterday. Little by little, you forget how powerful one quiet moment with me can be. Today is your invitation to pause. Not because something terrible is waiting for you, but because your heart deserves a moment of peace before it continues carrying the weight of another day. My beloved child, do not judge your life by what has not happened yet. Look instead at how far you have already come. There were seasons when you believed you would never recover. There were mornings when simply getting through the day felt impossible. There were prayers you whispered through tears because you had no strength left to speak any louder. Yet here you are. Still standing. Still hoping. Still believing that tomorrow can be better than yesterday. That hope did not appear by accident. I have been strengthening you. One day at a time. Even when you believed nothing was changing. My child. July 24, 2026. Is not a reason to fear. It is a reminder that every new day is a gift. Another opportunity to forgive. Another opportunity to choose peace over worry. Another opportunity to let go of fear and hold tightly to faith. Do not spend today imagining everything that could go wrong. Instead, ask yourself one simple question. What if today becomes the day I begin trusting God more than my fears? That single decision can change the direction of your heart. And when your heart changes, everything around you begins to look different. My beloved child, I know there are prayers you have repeated again and again. Some were spoken with confidence. Others were whispered through tears. There were moments when you wondered if anyone was listening. I heard every word. Not one sincere prayer has been forgotten. Not one tear has gone unseen. Even during the seasons when my answer seemed delayed. I was preparing something your eyes could not yet understand. Never mistake waiting for abandonment. Waiting often becomes the place where faith grows the strongest. My child. Stop carrying every burden by yourself. Stop believing you must solve every problem before you can experience peace. Bring your worries to me. Bring your questions to me. Bring the dreams you almost gave up on. You were never asked to carry them alone. You were only asked to trust me with them. Take one slow breath. And quietly pray. Lord, open my heart today. Help me hear your voice above every distraction. Replace my fear with peace. Replace my doubt with faith. Guide every step I take today. And help me trust your timing, even when I cannot see the whole path. Amen. Stay with me, because in the next part, I want to reveal why some of the delays that disappointed you may actually become the greatest blessings of your life. My beloved child, stay with me a little longer. Do not let your mind rush ahead, because what I want to show you today may change the way you remember every disappointment you have ever faced. There were moments when you believed a closed door meant the end of your journey. You wondered why certain opportunities disappeared, why some people walked away, why prayers seemed to remain unanswered. You searched for reasons, but sometimes the answer was much simpler than you imagined. I was protecting you. Not every closed door is rejection. Some doors close because they lead toward pain you cannot yet see. Some delays exist because your heart still needs to grow before receiving what you have been praying for. And some endings become the beginning of blessings that only make sense later. My child, think about your own life. How many things once felt like terrible disappointments, only to become unexpected gifts? The opportunity you lost, the path that suddenly changed, the plans that never happened. At the time, you questioned everything. But later, you realized those moments shaped you into someone wiser, stronger, more patient, more compassionate. Nothing was wasted. Not your tears. Not your waiting. Not even your confusion. I was working quietly, even when you believed nothing was happening. My beloved child, do not allow fear to become louder than faith. Fear will always ask, what if everything goes wrong? Faith quietly asks, what if God is already preparing something better? The question you choose will shape the direction of your heart. Choose hope. Choose trust. Choose peace. Not because life is perfect, but because you know you are not walking through it alone. My child, you spend too much time worrying about tomorrow. Yet tomorrow has not arrived. Today is where your strength is needed. Today is where your faith grows. Today is where your choices matter. Do not miss today's blessings, because your mind is trapped in tomorrow's worries. Look around. There is still beauty. There is still kindness. There is still hope. And there are still reasons to be grateful, even if they seem small. A grateful heart sees miracles that a fearful heart often misses. My beloved child, there is something I want you to release today. The pressure to understand everything. You do not need every answer before taking the next step. You only need enough faith to keep moving. I will guide you one step at a time, just as I always have. You are not expected to carry the entire journey today. Only today's step. And I will walk beside you through it. My child, Never believe your prayers have been forgotten. Some answers arrive quickly. Others require time. Not because I have ignored you, but because I see what you cannot see. I know the right moment. I know the right door. I know the right path. Trust my timing, even when it is different from your own. One day you will look back and thank me for the prayers I answered, and for the ones I answered differently. Take one quiet moment and pray. Lord, help me trust you when I cannot understand. Give me patience while I continue waiting. Open the doors that belong in my life, and give me peace about the doors that remain closed. Let my heart stay full of hope, no matter what today brings. Amen. Stay with me, because in the next part, I want to reveal why the greatest battle you face is often not around you, but within your own heart. The greatest battle is not around you. It is within your heart. My beloved child, stay with me. Do not lose focus now, because what I want to reveal today may completely change the way you see the struggles you have been facing. You have spent so much time trying to fight the battles around you, the unexpected problems, the difficult conversations, the unanswered questions, the uncertainty about tomorrow. But your greatest battle has rarely been outside of you. It has been inside your own heart. The battle between fear and faith. The battle between worry and peace. The battle between giving up or believing one more time. My child, I have watched every silent struggle, every restless night, every moment you smiled, while hiding the weight you were carrying inside. There were times you felt completely exhausted, not because your body was weak, but because your heart had been carrying too much for too long. You kept telling yourself, I'll handle it. I'll figure it out. I just need a little more strength. But you were never meant to carry everything alone. Bring those burdens to me. Let me carry what has been exhausting your soul. My beloved child, never let one difficult season convince you that your future will always look the same. Storms pass. Winter gives way to spring. Night always makes room for morning. Your life also moves through seasons. The chapter you are living today is not the final chapter. There are pages you have not read yet, blessings you have not discovered, people you have not met, doors you have not walked through. Do not close the book just because one chapter became difficult. My child, there is a reason you still feel hope, even after everything you have faced. That hope is not an accident. It is a reminder that I am still writing your story. Every delay has taught you patience. Every disappointment has given you wisdom. Every challenge has made your faith stronger than it was before. Nothing you have walked through has been meaningless. Every step has been shaping you for what is still ahead. My beloved child, stop measuring your progress by comparing yourself to others. Someone else's journey is not your assignment. Someone else's timing is not your timeline. I have created your path. With purpose. Walk it faithfully. Do not rush. Do not envy. Do not lose heart. Everything meant for you will arrive at the right moment. Your responsibility is not to control the outcome. Your responsibility is simply to keep trusting me. My child, there are people who will find hope because of the way you choose to live. Your kindness may heal someone. Your patience may encourage someone. Your faith may inspire someone who is quietly losing theirs. Never underestimate the impact of a peaceful heart. Sometimes the greatest message you will ever share is not spoken with your lips. It is seen through the way you live. Take a deep breath. Release every anxious thought. Release every fear about tomorrow. And quietly pray. Lord, strengthen my heart. Help me choose faith over fear. Teach me to trust you, even when I cannot understand everything. Give me wisdom for today, and peace for every tomorrow. Amen. Stay with me, because in the next part, I want to show you why the person you are becoming is far more important than the problem you are trying to escape. The person you are becoming is more important than the problem you are facing. My beloved child, stay with me. You have listened with an open heart. Now listen just a little longer. Because there is something many people spend years trying to understand. You often ask, Lord, when will my situation change? But today, I want you to ask a different question. Lord, what are you changing within me? Sometimes, the greatest miracle is not what happens around you. It is what happens inside you. A peaceful heart can walk through storms without losing hope. A faithful heart can keep moving forward even when the road is unclear. That is the kind of heart I am shaping within you. My child, do not be discouraged, because growth feels slow. The strongest trees take years to grow. The deepest roots remain hidden before anyone sees the branches. In the same way, much of the work I am doing in your life cannot yet be seen. But that does not mean it is not happening. Every lesson, every challenge, every quiet prayer is becoming part of the foundation you will stand on in the future. Trust the process, even when it feels slow. My beloved child, stop looking at yourself through the eyes of fear. Fear only reminds you of your weaknesses. I see something different. I see courage that kept going when you wanted to quit. I see kindness even after you were hurt. I see faith that refused to disappear even during difficult seasons. You may not feel strong every day, but strength is not the absence of struggle. Strength is choosing to keep trusting, even while you are still walking through it. And that is exactly what you have been doing. My child, do not waste today's peace by worrying about tomorrow's problems. When tomorrow comes, I will give you the strength you need just as I have done before. Look back for a moment. There were situations you thought would break you. Yet somehow, you found the strength to continue. That strength came from me. And the same faithfulness will remain with you in every season still ahead. You are not walking toward an unknown future alone. I am already there, preparing the way. My beloved child, there are opportunities quietly moving toward your life. People you have not met, conversations you have not had, doors you cannot yet see. Do not become impatient. A blessing that arrives at the right time is far greater than one received too early. Keep preparing your heart. Keep choosing wisdom. Keep choosing peace. Because when the right opportunity arrives, you will be ready to receive it. My child, never believe that your efforts have been unnoticed. Every act of kindness, every honest prayer, every moment you chose forgiveness instead of anger, every time you chose hope instead of fear, I saw it all. Nothing done with love is ever wasted. Even the smallest act of faith can create a future far greater than you imagine today. Take one quiet moment. Place your hand over your heart and pray. Lord, shape me into the person you created me to be. Give me patience while I continue growing. Help me trust your timing. Let my heart remain peaceful, even when life feels uncertain. And teach me to walk each day with faith, wisdom, and love. Amen. Stay with me, because in the next part, I want to reveal why the answer you have been waiting for may already be much closer than you realize. The answer you have been waiting for may already be closer than you realize. My beloved child, stay with me. You have come this far. Do not let your heart become distracted now, because what I want to share with you today may become the reminder you carry long after this message ends. There have been moments when you quietly asked, Lord, how much longer? How much longer must I wait? How much longer before I see something change? I heard every question, even the ones you never spoke aloud. And today, I want you to know this. Waiting does not mean you have been forgotten. Sometimes, waiting is where faith becomes stronger, patience becomes deeper, and your heart learns to trust me beyond what your eyes can see. My child, think about a seed. When it is placed into the ground, nothing appears to happen. Days pass, then weeks. Yet beneath the surface, life is already growing. Roots are becoming stronger. Preparation is taking place. Your life often follows the same pattern. Just because you cannot see progress does not mean progress has stopped. Many of the greatest blessings begin quietly, long before they become visible. Trust what I am doing, even when it is hidden. My beloved child, do not allow disappointment to become your identity. You are not defined by the opportunities you lost. You are not defined by the mistakes you made. You are not defined by the opinions of other people. You are defined by the love with which I created you. Walk with confidence, not because you know every answer, but because you know who is walking beside you. My child, there are blessings already moving toward you. The right conversation, the right opportunity, the right encouragement, the right moment. Everything does not need to happen today. Some things become beautiful because they arrive at exactly the right time. If I placed every answer into your hands immediately, you might miss the lessons that prepare you to receive them wisely. That is why my timing is never empty. It is always filled with purpose. My beloved child, stop replaying everything that went wrong. Your future cannot grow if your heart remains trapped in yesterday. Lift your eyes. Look ahead. There is still hope. There is still purpose. There is still another chapter waiting to be written. Do not let one painful memory steal the joy of the life that still lies before you. I have not finished writing your story, and the best pages have not yet been read. My child, take a moment today to notice the small blessings. A peaceful breath, a kind word, a new opportunity, a quiet moment of hope. These gifts may seem ordinary, but they are reminders that I am with you in every part of your journey. The greatest miracles often begin with grateful hearts. Now quietly pray. Lord, thank you for staying with me, even during the seasons I did not understand. Help me trust your timing. Help me keep moving forward with faith. Fill my heart with peace, and remind me each day that you are already preparing the path before me. Amen. Stay with me, because in the next part, I want to show you why the future you have been praying for begins with the faith you choose today. My beloved child, stay with me. You have come a long way. Do not let your heart become weary now, because what I want to place within you today is greater than temporary encouragement. It is a reminder that can stay with you long after this message ends. There were days when you believed nothing was changing. You prayed. You waited. You hoped. Yet everything around you seemed exactly the same. But my child, the greatest changes often begin where human eyes cannot see. While you were waiting, your heart was growing. Your wisdom was increasing. Your faith was becoming stronger. And step by step, I was preparing you for the next season of your life. My child, never confuse silence with absence. Just because you cannot hear every answer does not mean I have stopped listening. Just because you cannot see every blessing does not mean I have stopped preparing them. There are moments when my greatest work happens quietly, like roots growing beneath the ground, like the first light before sunrise, like a seed preparing to become something beautiful. Trust what is happening, even when it is hidden, because what grows slowly often lasts the longest. My beloved child, stop carrying the pressure to have everything figured out. You do not need to know every step of tomorrow. You only need enough faith to take the next step today. I will guide you, one decision at a time, one opportunity at a time, one day at a time. That is how I have always led my children. Not by revealing the entire journey, but by giving light for the step directly in front of them. My child, there are people who will cross your path very soon. Some will encourage you. Some will challenge you. Some will remind you why kindness still matters. Receive every encounter with wisdom. Do not let bitterness become your response. Choose grace. Choose patience. Choose love. Because the way you treat people today will shape memories that last far beyond this moment. Never underestimate the quiet power of a gentle heart. My beloved child, you spend too much time looking at what is missing. Instead, look at what has remained. You still have hope. You still have purpose. You still have another opportunity to begin again. As long as there is breath within you, there is still a reason to keep believing. Do not allow yesterday's disappointments to steal today's possibilities. Every sunrise carries another invitation to trust me more deeply than before. My child, when fear tries to return, remember everything you have already survived. Think about every challenge you once believed would defeat you forever. Yet here you are, stronger, wiser, still moving forward. That is not because life became easy. It is because I never stopped walking beside you. And I will not begin now. Take one quiet moment. Breathe slowly. Release every burden. And pray. Lord, thank you for carrying me through every season. Strengthen my faith today. Give me wisdom for every decision. Fill my heart with peace. And help me become a light of hope wherever I go. Amen. Stay with me, because in the final part, I want to leave you with one promise that can give your heart peace. No matter what tomorrow brings, walk forward with peace. The best part of your story is still ahead. My beloved child, if you have stayed with me until this moment, then let these final words settle gently into your heart. This message was never meant to frighten you. It was never meant to fill your mind with fear. It was meant to remind you that no matter what you are facing today, you are deeply loved. You are never forgotten. And you have never walked alone. I have been with you In every victory. In every disappointment. In every prayer. In every quiet tear. Even during the moments when you believed no one understood your heart. I understood. I knew every question. Every fear. Every hope. And every dream you have carried in silence. My child. As you continue through this day, walk with confidence. Not because every problem has disappeared, but because you know who is walking beside you. Do not carry yesterday's failures into today's opportunities. Do not allow fear to decide your future. Let faith become louder than doubt. Let hope become stronger than worry. And let peace guide every decision you make. One faithful step today can completely change the direction of tomorrow. Never underestimate the power of choosing faith. Again and again. My beloved child. There will be moments when answers do not come as quickly as you hoped. Do not become discouraged. A delayed answer is not a forgotten prayer. Some blessings require preparation. Some opportunities require patience. And some miracles begin quietly, long before anyone notices them. Trust my timing. It has never failed you. It never will. One day, you will look back and understand why certain doors remained closed. Why certain plans changed. Why certain seasons lasted longer than expected. You will see that even when you did not understand my plan was still leading you toward something better. My child, protect your heart. Be careful what you allow to fill your mind. Choose words that bring life. Choose thoughts that build hope. Choose people who encourage your faith. The world will always offer fear, but I continue offering peace. Receive that peace today. Carry it into your home. Carry it into your work. Carry it into every conversation. You never know whose heart may be lifted because they experienced kindness through you. My beloved child, do not forget to celebrate the small victories. Every prayer, every act of forgiveness, every moment you chose patience, every time you refused to give up. These are victories too. They are shaping the person you are becoming. Nothing done with love is ever wasted. Nothing done with faith is ever forgotten. Every step you take with me is leading you toward a future filled with purpose. Now take one quiet moment and pray. Lord, thank you for never leaving me. Thank you for guiding me, even when I could not see the way. Help me walk through this day with wisdom. Fill my heart with courage. Strengthen my faith. Let my words bring peace. Let my actions reflect your love. And remind me every day that my future is always safer in your hands. Amen. My child, go forward with peace. Go forward with hope. Go forward knowing you are stronger than you realize, because you are never walking alone. When uncertainty appears, choose faith. When fear whispers, choose trust. When life feels heavy, remember my promises. I am still leading you. I am still strengthening you. I am still opening doors at the right time. And I will continue walking beside you. One step, one day, one season at a time. If this message brought peace to your heart, take a quiet moment today to thank God for His constant love and faithfulness. And if someone came to your mind while listening, say a simple prayer for them. Your prayer may become the encouragement they have been needing, more than you know. Until we meet again, may your heart remain peaceful. May your faith remain unshaken. May wisdom guide every decision you make. And may God's love surround you today, tomorrow, and in every new beginning still to come. God bless you.